Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky part, I think it's 42, could be 43, I don't know. What we're supposed to be doing side quests, I believe. We finished up all our NPC talking last time, correct? Correct? My random sampling has confirmed that we are correct indeed. What are our side quests again? It is the exploration, okay, the escort and the candelabra. And that's the main quest. Alright. Well, since we're in Ruan, let's start with the candelabra. Also, this video, I have like a pretty strict cutoff of around 40 minutes, so we might end a little early. Depending. But I had a little bit extra time to record here in the morning and figured I should take advantage of it and at least record something, since the backlog is very, very minor. I don't know, I think we'll still be able to do daily videos for Trails, but you know, if we might occasionally miss some every once in a while. Eastern blades are incredibly well made, aren't they? I don't know. There's been a bit of a trend among chefs lately to use Eastern knives. Yeah, but it's like probably all propaganda and marketing, man. They probably don't even got as good as steel as we do. How do you know they're steels? But I can't believe the Dalmore family's heirloom was stolen. The house is securely locked. How did thieves manage to break in? Couldn't tell you, partner. Couldn't tell you. It's not my problem. You may have heard this already, but robbers broke into the manor and stole our family heirloom. However, this is a problem for my family alone. I must prioritize my civic duty. So I have entrusted this to my secretary, Gilbert. You can conduct the investigation. Speak with him for more information. And if you're not helping, get the hell out of my house. Robbers broke into the manor and stole my shit. Kind of reminiscent of how my family stole wealth from the local people for hundreds of years. A little while ago, an ambassador of the Erebonian Empire came from the capital. Hosted many distinguished guests lately. Okay, well, we've hosted distinguished guests like, Shara, the Silver Streak. She's pretty important. We've hosted her at our house. Why do people in power always bother traveling so far for trivialities? A normal communicator would solve everything. Well, yeah, but then you don't get to, you know, write off the vacation on your taxes that you may also not have to pay. Goodness. How could the Sephiroth torch have been stolen? And at the worst possible time. Oh, it's you two. And that little girl that you keep putting into danger. I've been, waiting for you. Oh, mine. Chloe is with you too. I am accompanying them. We saw your bulletin board posting. What's the current situation? It's exactly as you see. There was a grand candelabrum pasted on this pedestal. Wow. It's just gone like it was never there? Well, that is why I requested an emergency investigation take place. Do you think you can do this? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we can. Well then, let's proceed. Thank you very much. Then let me explain fully what the current problem is. A candelabrum called the Sephiroth torch has been stolen. It is an orbit masterpiece created right after the Orbital Revolution. It is also a Dalmore family heirloom. I mean, it's not that old. How old does something have to be to become an heirloom? I mean, that's just like, it's like one generation old. If it were to be sold, it would likely fetch a price of a couple million mira. Nah, man, it's a fucking lamp. It's not even like that old as far as like old lamps go. Couple million? Hey. This isn't the doing of some small-time thief. I mean, it could be. Huh? Why? Selling goods are that expensive. They would need special channels to be able to sell them. Well, I mean, they could still steal it and be like, oh shit, I didn't think I'd get this far. That's why the culprit has to be someone that has connections to the nature. Or they could just sell it for way less than it's worth. Gotcha. You can't turn it into mirror after stealing it. There's really not any point. How about that? It seems that the theft wasn't committed merely for mirror. Huh? How exactly? Please take a look at this card. Ah, pot of greed. What lies here is more bestial than the best beast of beasts. The azure light exalts the souls lost in the darkness, and I free the light left behind. Hark, seekers, welcome only the truth to your eyes, like Adios. Head to the three-eyed giant towering over civilization. There, seekers, may you reach the azure light. Phantom Thief B. What is this? He wrote all that on that card? The card's kind of tiny. He's supposed to have like, you think he had to like squeeze in the last little bit? Like he got to like the bottom of the card and he's like, oh shit, I don't have enough fucking room. And then it's like the text gets really tiny. It was left on the pedestal right where the candelabrum should be. Reading its contents, we can safely assume that it's something the culprit left behind. In other words, this is their calling card? That's probably what it is. If they were only after Mira, they wouldn't do something like this. I wonder what all these metaphors mean. Ah, don't worry, Chloe. It's gonna get marked on our map. We don't have to think anymore. It sounds like a poem, like to me. Azure light in the darkness. I wonder if this azure light refers to the stolen candelabra. Yes, you can probably assume so. The candelabrum was gifted to the previous mayor by the citizens for his contribution to the town's development. Yeah, gifted. The same way we gift our taxes. That exalts the souls part would fit that narrative. Okay. Then what about the last section? Kinda sounds like it's directed at us. Part about going to the three-eyed giant towering over civilization? That's true, it's telling us to go somewhere specific. Naturally means this giant is referring to a real location. Let's say the civilization is referring to Ruan. That would mean there's a three-eyed giant somewhere in town. I don't know about we're just gonna look for somewhere tall. I mean, it could be like... I mean, there's not really any tower. Well, there is that one... I mean, there's the monument, but it's not really that tall. There's like a crane. Cranes are kind of tall. But what would be considered giant? Still a clue, though, so I better jot it down. Seems like this is finally off my hands. I'll excuse myself now. I have other work I must attend to. Alright. First, let's thoroughly investigate the inside of the manor. That won't be necessary. Why? People of this household have already looked through everything. That's why we would like for you to investigate the town districts. Well, what if somebody from the household stole it? But the card is a clear clue. It would be best to base your investigation on that, starting as soon as possible. Well, this is like unbelievably suspicious. Hey, I found this card. It means definitely don't check here, guys. Don't check here. Go check out there. This card. You should totally investigate this card and not look in, you know, probably the first place you should look. Top priorities are achieving the can. I'm just saying it's bad logic. See. That is your request, and we will oblige. Guess we have to do what the client wants. I don't mean to tell professionals how to do their jobs. We're desperate, that's all. Thank you for your understanding. Now then, I'll leave you to it. I'll be on the second floor, so come to me if you need anything. What a weird incident this is. Guess we have to go by what's written on the card to start our investigation. Definitely a hint that it's somewhere in Ruan. No point standing still here. Let's get going.
Let's find the three-eyed giant towering over civilization. Maybe it's a tall building.
Perhaps we should keep our gazes up.
Three-eyed. I think I saw something when we first arrived here.
Are they just going to mark it on my map, or do we actually have... I hope they don't mark it on our map. They mark it on our map. It is the monument. It's not really a giant, though. It's like... fairly tiny, all things considered. I mean, I guess it's a little bit bigger. Oh, it's got little 3 drops or something up there. like a crest or something? What's wrong? Isn't that another calling card? Let's check it out. No mistake. So who's we're gonna have to like get on each other's shoulders to get up there because it's way taller than us? Same kind of card as what was found at the mayor's residence. Oh, is that like a light? What they meant by three-eyed? Oh, I get it. It does like three eyes now that you mention it. What's written on the card? Is it a lighthouse? Does it also function as a lighthouse? Hawk seekers, welcome only the truth to your eyes like Adios. Go to the unending waltz of red and black. Roulette. There, seekers, may you reach the azure light. I know which part I'm noting down. Obviously, it's the unending waltz of red and black part, right? Red and black, I see. Will this be found somewhere in Ruan again? I think so. The culprit seems to like to play with riddles. They won't try and break their own rules. Whatever it is seems like a real piece of work. Anyway, let's go and look for the next one.
Red and black. Those aren't exactly the colors you'd expect from this townscape.
And a waltz. That's the dance where you spin around, right? Is there a place like that?
It's probably not a building. Maybe we should check indoors.
Now this one, at least, like...
Hey, what will it...
I mean, since it's just marked on your map, it's incredibly easy, but like if it wasn't marked on your map, in theory, you know, if you're just kind of like running through the game, you may not necessarily have paid attention or remember that there's a roulette table in here. Lots of red and black, since, you know, you don't have to come here yet for like the main story, or I guess I don't, you don't have to come at all for the main story. It can only be roulette. Seems that way. Let's check it out. Ah, guess, you looking for something? Sorry to bother you. We'll be quick. Here it is. There was a card stuck to the side. What's the message this time? Let's take a look. Hawk seekers, welcome only the truth to your eyes like Adios. Go to the one-eyed lion resting on the port of land. One-eyed lion, port of land. Presumably somewhere at the airport. It's not really a port of land, but it's a port that's not on the sea, so I guess it's a port of land. There, seekers, may you reach the azure light. Alright, I noted it down. The important parts of the port of land and the one-eyed lion. It's one-eyed? I'm sure we'll understand what it means when we see it, just like the other locations. Yeah, let's roll. Guys, you're not supposed to be up here. We're closed. Sorry to bother you.
One-eyed lion on the port of land?
If we get too caught up on the riddle, we'll just get more confused.
All right, let's keep it simple. Where is this one-eyed thing?
I think the port of land part is more important, though.
Okay, well, share your theory then, Joshua. Looks like it is the airport. Yeah, like since they just mark it on your map, you gotta like kind of try and like call your shot before they even finish the cutscene. If you want the true bragging rights. I don't know. Well, this is kind of one-eyed. See, so this is the one-eyed lion. Not really a lion, but I guess it does kind of like a lion if you really think about it. Nah, no, not even close. And this is definitely at the port of land. There's no mistake. Yeah, let's try and take a look around. Now I do like, I mean, I vaguely remember this quest, but I mean, these were pretty, I don't think I had to reuse any old knowledge for these. These were pretty straightforward. Let's read what's on it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the monument one, just because, like, wouldn't have really ever looked up to see the three that it's, I guess that's supposed to be, like, a lighthouse as well. But, welcome only the truth to your eyes like Adios. Go to the barrels beyond the drawbridge where the steel that just tell me where to go, man. There, seekers, may you reach the azure light. These, it's exactly like the others. This time it's a steel crane. I mean, that one just told us straight up where to go. That wasn't like a riddle or nothing. And it's beyond the drawbridge. It must be in the port. Why do we have to keep doing this? I'm sure it'll be over soon. Let's keep at it until then, Estelle. So, why are you the one being encouraged? I'm just starting to get tired, that's all. Right, let's hype ourselves up and do this. Good grief.
A steel crane. I think I know what that is.
What do you mean you
If we
think
pictured silhouette, it should be obvious.
What are you talking about?
Yes, let's go.
There's literally just a crane over there, guys. There's nothing metaphorical about it. There's just a big ass crane. What do you mean you think you know what it is?
Where's the ship coming?
Let's just say, I don't think Estelle and Joshua are getting enrolled in the Royal Academy. I don't think they're passing the entrance exam. Here's some barrels. I'm hitting the button. There it goes. That's odd. Steel crane just literally refers to the mechanical crane this time? But I don't see barrels anywhere. And what do we do now? Hey, mister. What's up? You guys moved any barrels recently? That's what we do all day, is we move barrels. Barrel? Oh, sure, but which one? Warehouses are full of them. I guess that's as far as we go. Wait, a warehouse? What is it? Well, I just remembered something. You remember how we found the warehouse key around here? It was a request from someone called Harg, right? Do you remember what he said? He said he took barrels around the crane and moved them to a warehouse. Oh, that's right. The barrels that were here before have been transported to a warehouse? I mean, it's kind of neat that it references the other side quest. That has to be it. I'm amazed you realized it, Estelle. I have my moments. Anyway, let's hurry to where Harg is and ask him about it. I would just assume it was like they put the barrels like over there or something. You know, their job is to move barrels around with the crane. Hello, Harg. Or I guess really it's more you move the boxes that have the barrels in them with the crane. This is what I want to ask you. Ask me? What is it? I want to ask you about when you lost your key. You said you moved barrels around the crane and into the warehouse? Is that right? That's right. One barrel in particular was in front of the crane and in the way. I just moved it along to the warehouse. Then I lost my key after that. Can you let us into that warehouse? We need to investigate that barrel. I get real ornery about people going in and out of the warehouses. Where merchandise gets stored. I can't let non-employees in there that easily. Now what do we do? You guys did help me out a lot. I'll find a way. I just need to be able to check. You just need to check that one barrel, right? That's correct. I'll bring it outside of the warehouse for you. That way you can check the barrel without going inside. Perfect. Sorry for the trouble and thank you. This is nothing. Alright, follow me. Alright, it's open now. Hold on a sec while I bring it out here. Holy shit, it's hard too. Chief Portos? What are you doing here? Oh, well, there was something that was bothering me. I went inside with a duplicate key. What the? Duplicate? Yeah, one of those? I never knew. By the way, who are they? Oh, they're from the Bracer Guild. They said they want to check a barrel from inside for an investigation. Oh, I see. Unauthorized individuals aren't allowed in the warehouse when it's being used for storage. That's why I'm the one going in to get the barrel. If I bring it outside to them, it isn't a problem, right? Then that's fine. Go ahead and cooperate with their investigation. To think you came all the way out here. You must be talented bracers despite being so young. Fair. Why, thank you. Anything you want to know, Harg here is the person to ask. Well, I have to go now. Bye, sir. Oh, nobody gonna mention that we never said we were bracers? Alright, let me bring the barrel out. Call me Donkey Kong the way I handle that barrel. All done. Hope this is the barrel you're looking for. Wow, it's so big. It's a lot bigger than the other barrels. How'd you carry it by yourself? We men of the ports are a brawny lot, I'll have you know. I don't know. You don't look that brawny to me. Still, I found the calling card. Really? Apologies, it was my mistake that the barrel was removed. But you came all the way here after finding the warehouse key. If it's you two, you just might be able to reveal the truth. As a reward, I'll return what you seek, peer within the barrel. With you two leading the chase, it was inevitable this candelabrum would return to its owner somehow. That should rhyme, man. Uh-oh, looks like it's time. Until we meet again, Phantom Thief B. This is giving me the creeps. Also, there's 3 of us. What is Chloe? Chopped liver? The guy was watching us from somewhere close by. Right. Hey, this card. The ink isn't even dry yet. What? Hey, what are you people doing here? Chief? We just cleared this with you a few minutes ago. What are you talking? Oh, guys, my Alzheimer's acting up again. Am I pretending I'm a port manager again? Shoot, we've been had. No way. Then the portraits you saw earlier was Imposter, who was among us. That's who it was. Culprit disguised himself as the chief to rewrite the card. Oh no. We have to go after him. Wait, Estelle? He's gone. Joshua, shouldn't you join her? Fortunately, it's already too late. All we didn't see through the imposter's disguise is when we lost. They'll probably won't catch up to the culprit or even see where he went, and then she comes back holding the dude by his collar. I see. Never mind that. Let's check to see if the candelabrum is safe. Client wants us to prioritize the retrieval over capturing the thief. Right. Calling card said it was inside this barrel. Hoping that's actually true. Oh man. I hope she'll be back soon, and Estelle was never seen again. What if they had not had her in the loading screen there? Turns out Estelle and Joshua could both die in off-screen optional side quests, and then you gotta continue the game as Chloe. The rest of the game is altered to just be going to school and taking tests. That's what happened. Candelabrum was retrieved unscathed, but fortunately we didn't find any clues on the culprit's identity. Aside from the alias Phantom Thief B. If only I realized it was an imposter earlier. I ran after him. He was dust in the wind. Not at all. You fulfilled your duties just fine. You did retrieve the candelabrum for me after all. Mayor is right. I did very well. Thank you for that. The fact remains that we allowed the culprit to escape. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with this. I can't let someone like that just run free. If we can have permission, we would like to proceed with the investigation. We want to reinvestigate the manor to potentially find new clues. Nope. Don't need you guys poking around my manor. My request did not include the culprit's capture in the first place. Candelabrum been returned. But, Joshua, I understand your passion for justice. But this crime was simply one directed at me personally. I do not want to bother you all any longer with something as minor as this. Even in this moment, there is someone out there in need of help from a bracer. Yeah, but it's just an old guy who wants to take a walk. Instead of fixating on me, I want you to prioritize other people in need. Mayor. We understand. Estelle does not understand. This concludes the investigation. Fine, I guess. Good work. Your reward will be paid in full. The little pittance that it is. Now then, I must excuse myself. I still have much work to do. I will pray that your future endeavors will be fruitful. Thanks. We'll also excuse ourselves then. I guess that's case closed, but it really didn't feel that way. Yeah, I agree. Joshua? You're trying to think through something about yourself again. Huh? Yeah, I guess. I just wonder why the culprit chose to steal the candelabrum in the first place. Oh wait, yeah. We never did find out the reason, did we? In the last card sounded like it was hinting at something. You mentioned having high hopes for the two of you. Well, I mean, maybe you were included. Maybe he just doesn't give a shit about Estelle. Or Joshua. Now I'm really curious. Hey, how about we continue our investigation? I don't even know how the culprit got in. How about we sneak into the manor tonight and check things out? Let's not. If we do that, we'll be no better than the actual thief. No, we're doing it for a good reason. You can't just let things in like this. Got no choice. The client doesn't want us to do anything more. You have to accept it. Come on, let's get moving. The mayor said we still have a lot to do. Fine, fine. Let's let them endure it for now. Alright, let's shake it off and move on. Let's.
Mission complete.
Don't you
That was
mean,
wonderful.
yes, let us proceed now accordingly? Isn't that the type of shit you say, Chloe? Alright.
Let us go.
Let us go. Let us sally forth. Mine comrades. My uncle wants to go to Chrome Trail. Alright. I think we have just enough time to do this. So let's see how it goes. Oh, bloom! Oh. Excuse me, are you folks in the Bracer Guild? Oh, yes. I personally am not, but these two are bracers. Could it be ... Are you Amelia? That's right. I've been waiting for you. Those are the details you request. It was an escort job, correct? Yes, I would like to ask you to escort my uncle. He's going to Crone Trail. Crone Trail, huh? Gotcha, so he's trying to get to Pose. No, it's not that. He just wants to go to the Crone Trail, apparently. Why? What's there to do at Crone Trail? He said he was going to look for some rare wild vegetables, I think? I'm sorry, I never quite understood what my uncle is saying. Oof, okay then. Maybe it's quicker to ask him instead. That's a good idea. Please wait a moment, I'll call him over right now. And it's so easy when I read the request on the bulletin board. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Crone Trail is known to be a perilous place. We went through it like 5 levels ago, maybe, or at least a few. Why would you want to go somewhere like that to forage? Right. I think I'll have to ask the person in question for the details. It looks like they're back. Where's your uncle? Fortunately, it seems he's already departed. What? Departed? As in, because I was going to say he was not in your house when I checked earlier, when I did my wellness check. I don't even really remember there being an uncle character, or anyone who, like, seemed old. I think so. I told him so many times to wait for the bracers to arrive. Why is he always like this? Now I'm worried. I can't believe he's all out on Crone Trail by himself. And that area is especially dangerous after dark. He returns before sundown. Well, not our problem. Sorry about this. I made you come all the way out here for nothing. Don't sweat it. It wasn't a big deal or anything. I'm really sorry. I'll be sure to scold my uncle once he returns. We're just gonna let this fucker die out there?
Here we go, Estelle.
Am I not supposed to go
Let me assist.
find them? Right.
Yes. Let us depart.
They kind of had it like, they made it seem like, oh, job's done. We can't escort him if he's already out there. If he dies, he dies. Oh, there's a chest down here? Oh, I guess I didn't see the world's smallest ladder.
This one's dangerous. Keep it together.
I can't be that
A
dangerous.
treasure chest.
Dark Shield. Yeah, that's incredibly good. Well, I mean, it actually would be perfect for Joshua. It, like, completely solves our issue of him not having any heals at all. And he doesn't really need cast anymore. You lose Clock Up EX, which we don't give a shit about, so yeah. And you get 7 speed. I mean, cast is good. I mean, it's like very good. But, just having access to it here is kind of nice. Hey! Because it's still at least somewhat okay. Hey! Help me! Joshua, let's go. Orvid, your name seems familiar. Maybe he did talk to you. Well, presumably he did if you were in the village, but... You still know what to do with you, girly.
Keep going.
They shouldn't move much, so hopefully this hits. We'd really have egg on our face if they move at all.
Healing. You're a lifesaver. Now I'm mad.
Okay, it does cure stat debuffs.
Here we go. Payback time.
You didn't move forward. You didn't move forward enough to dodge. I think you did. I think you moved forward enough to dodge, which is very rude.
Bonus. All right.
I don't think Chloe might be clipping him.
Yeah. Swallow everything.
There she is. Swallow everything. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, I guess when you're doing 2.5x, it helps. Just to guarantee you hit.
Joshua.
Oof, Alf, Uchis.
Faster!
Here goes. The glitter of the septium.
Here we go.
Yeah! Stun!
Bonus.
I mean, this ended up being a lot easier than... I mean, it's not even an escort battle. I thought it was going to be kind of like the sheep quest. Looks like we made it in time. You said it. That was a really close call. Are you injured? Oh, I'm fine. Thanks to you, I don't even have a scratch on. What the? I know you from somewhere. Now you mention it. Oh, that's right. You're that country girl from Roland. Oh, yeah, you're the mushroom guy. Okay, that's why you seem slightly more memorable. You're that shroom scavenging, money grubbing merchant. Well, you're being rude. He deserves it. Rudeness is a mirror. You still haven't learned basic manners, I see. That's what you'd expect from a backwoods hillbilly. You do know we could kill you and no one would know. Oh, shut up. You're some obsessive foodie who puts people in danger. Sure you were looking for something gross to eat again. Indeed. I'm just harvesting some precious rare Hey, they're not gross. They're rare. These vegetables are even more unique than the firefly mushroom. Hehe, I'm sure my next business meeting will be a success. Oh, ho, ho. The way you said that. You couldn't sell that stinky shroom after all, huh? Shut up! Just so happened that there was no demand for it. Well... When you hear wild vegetables, doesn't that remind you of something? Now that you mention it. Meet Amelia? We met her in Minoria Village. Oh, did you say Amelia? Amelia happens to be the name of my niece. Oh, you guys didn't realize that's who we're looking for? Huh? Are you the uncle that Amelia was talking about? Certainly seems that way. What about her? Amelia requested that we escort you for your safety. But when we arrived in Minoria, you had already left. Oh, that is what happened. I do regret causing Amelia grief, but it simply couldn't be helped. I needed to find a showstopper for my next business meeting. But because of that, you're almost some monster's next meal. But think of how impressed they'll be when I pull out this funky-looking turnip. That business meeting would have been the least of your worries. When you go back, be sure to say sorry to Amelia. She worried sick by now. Alright, fair enough. Once the meeting in Grantsville is off my plate, I promise I'll apologize to her. I'll hold you to that. Well, we should be getting back. I'll escort you to town. Automatically, of course.
Ooh. Seems like I've made Amelia worry.
Well, you better run, because we're not stopping for you.
Let's go tell her ASAP.
You gotta practice your cardio, because you're on your own. You know, Chloe, can we talk about how this random fucking civilian has more max HP than you do, like by default? Can we discuss the fact that if I take this pendant off, you've got less heft than just a random dude? I feel like maybe you studying the blade didn't really do that much. Alright, this works out just about right, it seems like. I was worried it might take a little too long, but...
By the way, do these random plants you found even make Mira?
What are you saying? Of course they do. Roots and mushrooms can go for thousands on Mira.
Some are used for medicine,
Loads
too.
of money.
The rarer they are, the more valuable they become.
Man, that's pretty amazing.
The group of enemies. Be careful.
They'll never catch us. They'll never catch us. Okay, apparently we gotta run 1,000,000,000,000 miles. You know, you gotta let him take a little bit of punishment. Just to make things right in the world. That is far enough. Let us part ways here. I have to thank you for today. What do you think? How do we bury the hatchet and forget about what happened last time? No? You haven't done anything to make it up for us. You just inconvenienced us. Seems that we're bound by fate after all. Bob's would like for us to maintain a positive working relationship in the future as well. I mean, if you stop being a dick, maybe. So he says. What do you think, Estelle? Well, if you insist, Orvid, then I suppose I don't mind. Congratulations, you two have finally made up. Until he says some stupid shit in a second. I hope to work with you again in the future. Yes, I'm happy to hear it. Farewell, until next time.
All right, quest completed.
That was wonderful.
Oh, bracers. My uncle isn't back yet. Actually, it's alright now. I'm sure your uncle's headed to Ruan and in good spirits as we speak. Huh? What do you mean? Oh. Alright, we're back. I happened to come across your uncle on Crown Trails. He was being attacked by monsters. Don't have to worry, he wasn't injured. Okay, sorry, I kind of need to go.
There we go.
Sorry for troubling you. Uncle's always in a rush. You're the ones who helped my uncle? Thanks a lot. You must have been pretty busy. There's no excuse that can make me forgive whoever did the fire or whatever. Okay. But alright, we'll go to Genesis World Academy next time. And just do some main story. Well, main story plus probably some talking, let's be honest. I'm XG's87, stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.